everybody, my name is Simplicate. Uh, Welcome to my channel. I'm new to YouTube, so, if you're watching this, you're probably my first and only viewer, so hello you! Very nice to meet you. So right now, I have decided that I'm going to be Wonderland Challenge, and, so I'm going to read a couple of the rules right now. So, basically, I'm going to link this in the description how also, but um, basically you're um, you're playing as characters from Alice in Wonderland, and it's a legacy challenge, so you can't use any cheats. You can not save any of your characters. Like if they die, they're dead. You lost. I may not play that way. Usually my Sims tend not to die, so I don't know if I have to worry about that so much. But, if they die, then I'm just going to keep playing, even though they're dead. Um, you have, this house that you're supposed to build. I may or may not be a builder, but I'm not. But when a child is born, they get their own bedroom expanded onto the house. You can't switch out of the household, you're not allowed to move, and you're not allowed to have relationships with servants if you create them. In this first generation, you're creating the red and white queens, who are not, the red queen is not the Queen of Hearts. The white queen and the red queen are the two chess pieces, if you've ever seen, or if you've ever read Alice in Wonderland Through the Looking Glass. So, right now I am making the white queen. I think she turned out really pretty. If I continue to post Creative Sims, and if you continue to watch, you will notice that all of my Sims look the same. I have been trying to work on that for a while now, but I don't know. I'm not very good at that sort of thing. Anyway, so just working on her right now. Yeah, I made their outfits very, very regal. Like, the everyday outfit is definitely not like a normal Sims everyday outfit, but that's just because they're two queens. I figured they wouldn't be walking around looking like a trash bag. They'd probably be wearing a lot of gowns, fancy, schmancy objects. I also included a lot of, I put a tiara in most of their outfits because that tends to be what, royal people wear to show how royal they are. Also, you're allowed to make their husbands. It said you should make kings. I I often opt to making my Sims in the LGBTQ plus community, but that's just personal preference. But because these are the chess pieces, and there's a king and a queen in chess, I decided I'm just gonna go with the whole, make them have kings thing. So after this, I'm gonna be making their two kings. I'm gonna be making the white king and the red king. They have personality traits. So there are 4 traits you can pick from, like any combination of 3, to give your characters. I keep saying characters, I mean Sims. I play Sims, I know what I'm doing. Anyway, they give you 4 traits that you can give to each Sim, any combination of them. And so I have chosen the 3 that you see on screen for each of them. And any aspiration is okay. I just sort of went with what I thought fitted the characters. The kings were not given any traits that they were supposed to have, but I just gave them traits sort of based off their wives. They're not married yet. I figured that would be part of courting, because they're not exactly supposed to start off with husbands. From what I gather, they're supposed to have. So the white queen's supposed to have a lot of friendly relationships, and the red queen's supposed to have a few friends and a few enemies. They're each supposed to meet some certain skill requirements. So, for example, the white queen needs to maximize cooking, gardening, and charisma, and the red queen needs to maximize programming, logic, and charisma, and optional writing. They have to be enemies, and each generation, it seems, will have like certain relationships they're supposed to have with each other. It's sort of a double legacy challenge because you have two heirs coming from each sister, and will eventually branch out to like distant cousins. Um, and when the two heirs are young adults, and the two heirs will be the Queen of Hearts is the heir to the Red Queen, and the White Rabbit will be the heir to the White Queen. When those two reach their young adult age, they will um, they will complete the previous generation. So that's really, there's a lot of stuff about the house. You can read it if you want to. It's a very long page of instructions, but read it at your own leisure. Um, so yeah, right now I'm working on the White King. He's a cool dude, I guess. Um, I don't know. I'm really terrible at making male Sims. Uh, I I don't know how to make them look good. I don't have really. I have a little bit of custom content for guys, but really not a lot. I don't think I have any clothing. I just have a little bit of a few hairs, but I don't do a lot of work with guys in The Sims. Um, you'll see the two guys end up looking very similar. Um, Not that I was trying to do that. I just have no sense of whether they're attractive or not, or how to make them look like that, so I just sort of just go with my gut. I don't know. If you have any advice for making male Sims, then by all means, leave it in the comments. Um, yeah, I don't know. All their outfits look pretty dumb. They look pretty dumb, but uh, that's yeah, it is what it is. Once I get my count on the gallery sorted out, I will probably put these people up to be downloaded. I'm not sure if anyone's going to want to download them, but if you do, then it'll be there. I'm not going to link the custom content because I am not organized and I do not have like all of the different custom content. Like I don't have a Tumblr for that or anything. So I'm just, if you like it, then I find most of my CC on Eliandra's Tumblr. Uh, so yeah, definitely recommend that. And also Lena CC Finds, but I'm sure everybody who plays The Sims knows that because that is like the best place to get all of CC. I also apologize for the very bad audio quality. That's just because I do not have a fancy camera. Oh, camera. I meant microphone. I do not have a fancy microphone to record these on. But yeah, here come the pictures, and this is what The Sims look like. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you again soon.